This beach was voted one of Cornwall's best hidden beaches, and it wasn't even that difficult to find. Let's find out how we got here. Now the first problem I found is nowhere to park. I found this little area here to park, which is pretty much just at the side of a country road. So this beach is just off from a little tiny little sort of farmer's village. Now it is officially autumn now, there's leaves falling from the trees. And to be honest, I wouldn't want to sort of come to this beach in peak summer, because if anyone else had the same idea and thought, let's get off the beaten track and let's go to a nice sort of quiet beach away from everyone, then there would definitely be nowhere to park. For a day that they said was going to be overcast today, it's actually, the sun is on its way out. So just past the farm is the footpath down to the beach. And for those of you dog walkers, of my viewers, there was a sign there that said, please keep your dogs on a lead. So if you've got a dog, that's what you need to do. I decided today just to get off the beaten track a little bit. And like everything, in October, you dress for autumn, you get your coat on, and then the sun comes out, and now I'm sweating. So this beach that we're heading down to was voted one of the best hidden beaches in Cornwall. And I wouldn't say it's that hidden, it's not that difficult to get down to. You don't really need to climb anything from what I've read, but at the same time, parking is a nightmare, so it's never going to be overly busy. But you end up just walking and having fantastic views like this. But sometimes it's just worth that little bit extra work just to get yourself a nice little secluded beach away from everybody. One of the things that I love about going on these nice little walks, especially when you're on your own, is people do stop and say hello to you. They don't overly stop and say hello when you've got a camera, because I think they're afraid that you're going to film them and put them on the internet. But some people want to be filmed and want to be on the internet. Wow. Look at this hidden gem. If you Google best secret beaches of Cornwall, this one comes up. And if you're looking for somewhere that you can just get away from people and just have a nice little quiet day on the beach with no one around, then this might be the one. But as I said before, the parking is a nightmare. So maybe don't come here and just watch this video and enjoy it for all its beauty. Sand-wise, it's kind of like, almost like a really fine gravel. So probably not the best for sandcastles. As far as it looking picturesque, yeah, it's beautiful. And it's funny how much better beaches look when there's no one on them. Absolutely stunning. The water looks absolutely crystal clear and very inviting. I'm gonna struggle today to not go in the water. I haven't brought any swimmers, I've not brought a wetsuit, I've not brought a towel, obviously, because I never do. It wasn't really on the agenda. I just wanted to bring you guys down here just to show you more sort of quieter beaches in Cornwall.
I just wanna be your Superman. Come fly with me, just take my hand.
Tell you what, sun comes out and it does get really hot. But I'd like to take this opportunity really to sort of thank all of my regular viewers. I've realised that since we've sort of gone into the autumn time, I've probably got about 300 regular viewers, which is fantastic. But that means out of the 1,300 subscribers that I've got, 1,000 of those guys don't watch every video. So to the 300 that do watch every video, I appreciate all of you. I'd also like to thank the 50 people that have bought Love Sundays t-shirts and hoodies and all the other merchandise. The sales over the summer were fantastic. And like anything, I've always said that sort of any money that I make from my sales, other than the first lot that I donated to the RNLI, all of the other sort of merch sales that I'm gonna make, I'm gonna try and invest back into this channel. So I don't know whether you noticed anything different with the angle of the view when I was walking down here, but I actually bought myself a new lens. So for all of you that bought t-shirts, hoodies, that sort of thing, you have paid for me to have this lens, which means that when I'm walking it's not so close to my face, and you get a bit more of a wider view, because I think that unlike the GoPro, which is this camera here, it's a very, very wide lens, and it's great for action stuff, it's great for when I'm in the water, but the audio is not quite there, and you can get add-ons, but I'll probably just use this on sort of rainy days. But I wanted a sort of wider sort of view, like the sort of view that you get from the GoPro, so that when I'm walking you get a bit more of the background of where I'm walking to without compromising the quality. So as you can see, this is like my sort of normal vlogging setup. So I've got the camera there, I can hold it out not too far from my body and I can get a view, but when I walk around, you see how you can pretty much only get my face and a little bit of the background. Whereas with the new lens, as you can see, it's a much wider and it should be a lot more sort of stable footage of me walking along. So old lens, still going to use this for some nice close-ups, but obviously when I'm walking, talking to camera like I am now, it'll be a nice 11 to 22 wide angle lens. So if anyone would like to purchase a t-shirt, I always link it in the description, but I don't think a lot of people find it there, so I'll make a comment as well. But what I'm sort of planning on doing, because there's 300 of you that watch each and every one of these videos, if I can get 300 likes on this video, and yes, I know it is a tall ask because I've never even got 200 likes, let alone 300, but if I can get 300 likes on this video, I will give one of you a free t-shirt. I'll send it out. So it could be one like this. This is my Love Sundays Earth Day t-shirt, which represents just looking after the planet, but I also have just regular t-shirts with just the Love Sundays logo on them. So all you need to do to enter is obviously like this video, because we need to get to 300, and just leave a comment with an emoji of a t-shirt, and that's it. And then I'll pick one of you randomly. And now let's get back to exploring this beach. So far, since I've been down here, I've seen one other person, and it was when I was filming that stuff about my t-shirts. So I'm guessing on low tide you can probably, whoa, nearly got. Normally I wouldn't mind the waves coming in, but I've got shoes on, so yeah. So normally along here, when it's low tide, you could probably walk over to this other little cove. But to be honest, if you're gonna spend any time out there, just obviously keep an eye on the tide times, because the last thing you want is to get stuck around there when the tide comes in. There appears to be lots of nice rocks to climb on, maybe to jump off if you're a kid. It does look a little bit treacherous, but I'm sure it's fine. If the water conditions were a lot rougher today, then obviously that would be the one place you wouldn't want to be. Now, it doesn't matter how quiet or how busy a beach is, you're always going to upset somebody when you're vlogging. That seagull really didn't like my drone. Hello? Hello, how are you? You alright? Softest dog in the world. So I was just talking to a really nice couple, and she was saying, it's the couple that had that really cool little dog, and they were saying that last summer, because this beach was posted on the internet as one of the best sort of hidden beaches in Cornwall, that it was a nightmare with parking, and there were there wasn't necessarily a lot of people down here, but because there was hardly any parking anyway, it just meant that it kind of interrupted the flow of things with the farmers and everything. So maybe I won't mention the name of this beach, just out of respect for the locals. But to be fair, if you are interested, you could probably find it on the internet, because I did. To be honest, if you're into coastal walks, you could probably walk here from one of the neighbouring beaches anyway. Oh God, we've got a bit of an issue. What is it with me and cows? I'm just gonna have to man up and just try and walk past them. Hello. That one's got his butt right near me. How am I supposed to get through there? Excuse me. Excuse me. Can I get through, please? Excuse me. Hello. Can you move out the way? You there? Can you tell your mate? Tell your mate to move. Can you? Okay, I think he's moving. Oh, he's moved enough. I'm gonna just risk it. Right. If I make enough noise, maybe they'll just scatter out of my way. Okay. I need to get past. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Thanks for not sitting on me. Bye, cows. Bloody cows. I almost thought I'd have to start camping at the beach then. So I think I'm going to leave it there. As I said, I'm not going to mention where this place is, so that's up for you guys to find out if you do want to come here. But to be honest, it's a long way to come for the chance of not being able to park, so I probably wouldn't bother. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like the video so we can get to 300 likes and then we can give a t-shirt away. Don't forget to leave a comment of a emoji of a t-shirt in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. Don't forget to love Sundays, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers! Definitely faced my fears today with those cows. Maybe I should get that printed on a t-shirt. Face your fears.